It's me, Renee. I'm back, and I'm doing the Legends of Tomorrow book tag, the original one made 3 years ago. It's made by Charlotte Benson, and I'll link it down below. Her bookstore name is Bookus Raider, and yeah, let's get to the tag. I love the Legends so much. Very sad that it's cancelled. Hopefully it'll get saved somehow, but at this point in time it's cancelled. So yeah, hoping that by making this and making my other video, I'll kind of create some hype around it. So I mean, it's a small drop of water in a whole ocean, but everything counts. Everything you do counts. So yeah, questions. 1. Sarah Lance. Name a badass character, which could be a lot of characters, really. I love a lot of them. I'm gonna go with Irene Winters from this series. She can kick ass. She's also knowledgeable. She also has lots of knowledge, and yeah, she's just kick ass in a lot of ways. Resourceful, and yeah. And then let me check. Next prompt is Firestorm, a book you would burn. Honestly, like even the books I don't like, I don't really want them to burn because there's always some people who like them. There's always kind of something behind them. But honestly, though, the Paulina Simons book came out maybe 10 years ago now. Was hyped so much. I read it. Yeah, honestly, it's one of the worst books I've ever read. The love interest is abusive towards the main character, and it's also very boring, and it's just no. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was first in a trilogy. Of course, I didn't read the rest of the series. It's yeah, honestly, that one can burn. Yeah. The next prompt is, come on, Mick or Rory or Heatwave, a book you'd love to drink to. And I was kind of thinking, what does that mean? And I double checked, and it's a book that you want to drink while you read it, so like that you forget it. At least that's kind of how Charlie talked about it. So yeah, I suppose it's kind of like a way of saying a book you don't really want to remember. Honestly, like I suppose I could go with the other question once again, Leon Simon's book. I suppose I could also go with something else. Like normally the books I don't really enjoy, I kind of forget them. I don't really think that much about books I don't enjoy. Like if I don't enjoy it, I'm DNF it and I put it out of my mind. So I can't really, at the top of my mind, really think about a book that I want to forget. Honestly, maybe had a book in my head and then I forgot. I think I can't remember it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pass on it. Like it's at the top of my head, just out of reach in my head. So annoying. Ray Palmer, Adam, name one science fiction book or series. I don't read a lot of that, but I read some of it. And then School for Brightly Burning by Alexa Dunn. This is a Jane Eyre retelling. It's set in space, so and it's kind of set in the future. So yeah, science fiction definitely. The spaceships and space space explorations and what have you. And yeah. Then the next prompt is moment. Next prompt is Nate Haywood or Steel. A character that has a heart of gold but wanted some change in his or her life. Though I suppose a lot of characters really have a heart of gold and kind of most characters want a change. But I'm gonna go with someday maybe. So this book with Franny, she has a heart of gold. She kind of wants the best of the world, but she wants to be an actress, and she's auditioning, and kind of the change she wants is, to get an acting job. And this kind of book talks about how she just auditioning, and just trying to get into acting. she's finished at acting school, but she hasn't gotten a job yet, and yeah, so she wants to get a job, and that's a change. And then we have moment. Then we have blah 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 blah. On Constantine. Name one fantasy book on your TBR. So yeah, I have quite a few there. That's that is my TBR. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with this one. Is your the Cursed Carnival. So I technically started. I read a few pages in it. Like I haven't read that much in it, so I'm still calling it on my TBR. And yeah, this is based around myths around the world. Oh, like yeah, around the world. The Rick Riordan Presents series. They write short stories in this book, and yeah. And then the next prompt is Damien Dark, a protagonist who switch sides in the end. Here I'm gonna go with no antagonist of the switch sides. I'm gonna go with one of the bad guys in this one. It's not a huge bad guy, but yeah, in the end, like it's a bad guy that's done some bad stuff, and he gets convinced through some diplomacy and talking, and yeah, I'm not gonna say more than that because I won't give away stuff, but yeah, he switches sides in a way. Well, in a way, he does. So yeah, he's not completely a bad guy, but yeah. And then we have Henry Haywood. Name a father who was too busy for his family or children. A moment. With this one, I'm gonna go with actually the whole of Vampire Academy because in this one, most of the characters' dads aren't really around. Like Rose's dad, she hasn't really met him before she's 18. She doesn't really know anything about him, so hasn't been around at all. Lisa's dad, well, he was around, but now he's dead, so he's not around. And yeah, lots of dads aren't around. And later on, you have Jill's dad, who's not around either. And yeah, people's dads and Sydney's dad. Sydney's dad is around, but he's not perfect. So yeah, the dads aren't really present in this series. So yeah, so that's my little Legends of Tomorrow book tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, of course, if you want to do it, you're welcome to do it. I'm tagging everyone who wants to do it, and yeah, bye.